Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, where it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We didn't get much sleep because apparently the carriage arrived here about 4 in the morning. So that kind of sucks, but I've just been sat out here with the fairly grim-looking weather. It's just not actually raining yet, but yeah, just been sort of enjoying the view and stuff. Sorry, my breakfast is fighting back today. I apologise in advance. But, yeah, I don't know, just been sat here enjoying the view, enjoying the sights, sounds. Just sitting back and actually just listening to the bloody Skyrim soundtrack for a little while. It's something I just never really do anymore. And, yeah, it's nice. But anyway, we've actually got to get on and do stuff, so about time we moved out. Right, yeah, you do your horse summoning thing. So, well, let's hop off here and get a blessing while we're at it as well. And or get rid of any diseases we might have picked up without me noticing. There we go. Right, Nyada, get back on your horse, come on. We gotta go. So, we're heading south. Castle Volkar. I do have a feeling we'll be back there at some point in the near future. We're going to go south. Well, more like west, really, actually, than south. But southwest, we'll call it that. To find Serene Gerard, who's off in the arse end of nowhere, apparently, doing God knows what. But, on the, what is that? The Gilia River, apparently? Oh, I see. Right. So yeah, that's where we got to go. Let's get our nice warm toasty hood on, because it's going to get pretty fucking chilly, I suspect, on this journey down there. It might not look very cold, but like this whole area around Solitude is fucking freezing. This is a proper... Yes, I quite agree. It is a proper fucking city. I mean, it's built on a precarious overhanging cliff, which, you know, I can't speak to the complete sanity of, but Solitude's alright, yeah.
You know, if you've got a spare torch, I'll be happy to burn down the radiant frame.
Looks like we'll be putting up with his prattling all the way there. Oh dear. Anyway, once again, it's very dark. Once again, I'm recording in the middle of the day. Trying to keep some sort of work schedule here, as if I had a real job. So, it is sort of a real job, but at the same time, it feels weirdly like being retired at times. It's you know, anyway. Although you don't actually have to spend money on being retired, unfortunately. So, you know, it's not like when you retire from your job, age 60, you have to buy new microphones and things all the time. But you know, anyway, yeah, just trying to keep some sort of vague schedule so that we can keep this whole upload thing a bit regular. I know you guys don't like it when I go on those breaks from uploading. Trust me, I don't like it either, because I get really crabby and annoyed when I'm not actually being productive and making stuff. Twitch streams are kind of a way around that, but they're a very fleeting form of entertainment. And one of the things I still do like about YouTube, in spite of all the bollocks that YouTube throws your way these days, is the fact that you're making something that kind of goes up there and stays up there as a lasting thing. You know, this Let's Play, with all of its ups and downs, and all of its good points and its bad points and whatever, will still be here years to come, I hope, for people to watch and people to find entertaining, and or people to yell at in the comments about, you know. But it'll be there, you know, on YouTube, sat there as a neat little playlist for everyone to sort of hop along and enjoy at their leisure. Whereas Twitch streams, while I enjoy them a little bit more actually doing them than I do video making, simply because these days only about 20% of your time is actually playing the game, and then the other, you know, 60% is 80% even. Learn how to maths, man. Come on. The other 80% is spent doing editing and rendering and uploading and all of the other sort of housekeeping stuff that goes along with running the YouTube channel. But yeah, the thing about Twitch is it is fleeting. It's sort of the stream is there and then it's gone. I mean, you can upload a VOD, but it's just still not quite the same, you know. Oh, hello.
You think you stand a chance?
There you go. There's the hourly bear encounter. Good of you to get that out of the way for us. I think we're going roughly the right way. Yeah, more or less. Trying to go a bit as the crow flies, although that's quite difficult in Skyrim on account of all the mountains being in the way. So, in fact, right here presents a bit of a problem, doesn't it? Oh, go away! Ugh. No, not that way. Well, in theory, we just need to keep the river in sight and then follow the next branch of it off to the right. Because that's where she's hanging about. She's hanging about next to this river I've already forgotten the name of. Oh, for God's sake. I heard you like wolves, so I put wolves in your wolves. Right, okay, this is starting to look a bit sketchy this way around, but it seems to have worked, more or less. Roderick and Yada are probably going to get all confused by that particular bit of mountain goating, but oh well, their problem, not mine. And my horse is now, well, it was for briefly there for a minute, not making any footstep noises. To this day, Skyrim just has such glitchy sounds, it really does. Alright, gotta keep going. She's technically in, well, she's not quite in High Rock, but she's almost there, isn't she? Look. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Skyrim sounds, but they're so fucking glitchy. Hang on a minute. Oh, it's the Forsworn. What was that armor you were wearing? That doesn't look quite the usual. Yo, Husky, please, you just don't be one of those Darwin Award type fellas. Oh, it's a Bosmakuras, okay. And there's Roderick. Oh dear.
Oh, you like the thrust, don't you? Come here. Oh.
Don't say that to a dog, Roderick. Please. Well, you know what? I don't even care anymore. Okay, so probably up here somewhere? Not really. Up here and then keep on going that way a bit. Also, it looks like I'm starting to get a bit peckish. Oh, dragon burial mound. Can I not just set fire to the thing right now and save us all a lot of trouble and heartache later? Really? Who are you and what are you doing all the way out here in random Breton? Looks like he has some interesting gear, actually. What you got for me? A cloak, an elven dagger, and glacial crystal heavy armor. That's impressive stuff, actually. It looks ridiculous, but it's impressive. Statistically, anyway. And iron boots. That's a... Why do I get the feeling, mate, that you just sort of stumbled across a cuirass and a glacial crystal heavy helmet, like, unguarded? You probably stole it from somewhere, didn't you? That would explain why you've got iron boots. You're like a level 2 character who just accidentally stumbled on a set of this, like half a set of this even, and was just like, yes! But you're still wearing the iron boots you had from before it. There's an iron cuirass and helmet lying around here somewhere. I'll take that though, and that, and that. This, can't be bothered. I don't think I'd be so cruel as to make one of my followers wear that. Not even you, Roderick. Not even you. There's a mud crab over there praising the sun, apparently. Multiple mud crabs praising the sun. Oh yeah, loads of them, look. Okay. Seem to have walked in on some sort of weird mud crab cult. This way, though. This way. Splosh. Really, mud crab? It's like, no, get away! This is our land! This is our sacred place! Be gone! Be gone! Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Saviour, Crab Thulu? No, as a matter of fact, I do not. I think we've got a new follower, guys. Well, Mr. Krabs, what do you think about our current quest to stop the vampires? Clickety clack 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 clack. That's very interesting, Mr. Krabs. At this point, I really don't question this sort of nonsense. We just roll with it.
Going to enjoy
Okay.
killing you.
Right. Apparently we've had enough of him. And here he shall forever remain, with that look of surprise and astonishment on his face.
Do not fret me, it's all shit. The barrel is stocked and the
What?
beverages are cold.
Well, you can never have enough.
Someone do something.
I mean, if it's too much trouble, maybe I can pick it up for you.
I'm a little confused as well.
It is or unwarranted is, or as long as I am here, our throats will never go dry.
Fine. Have it your way. You always do.
I think these aren't actually who we're looking for, or maybe they... No, hang on a minute. Groot, Serene, Gerard. Yeah, okay. Hello?
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here. Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Well, just look around, will you?
Well, number one, why did your accent change all of a sudden? That was very strange. And number two, Isran asked me to find you, not run around looking for dwarven bits and bobs.
Isran? Wants me? No, you must be mistaken. He made it exceedingly clear the last time we spoke that he had no interest in my help. I find it hard to believe he's changed his mind. He said some very hurtful things to me before I left. Anyway, I'm quite happy in my current pursuits. So if you'll excuse me...
Oh, really? We have to have this conversation again. Vampires threaten all of Skyrim. All of it. Somehow. I don't know. They have an Elder Scroll. It's really pretty bad. We need your help. Stop being a drama queen.
Vampires? Really?
Really.
Oh, and I suppose now he remembers that I proposed no less than 3 different scenarios that involved vampires overrunning the population. Well, what are they up to?
Well, like I said, they have an Elder Scroll.
Well, that's actually something I never would have anticipated. Interesting. I'm not sure what they would do with one, but in this case, Isran is probably correct in thinking it isn't good. All right. If nothing else, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to learn more about what's going on so I can better defend myself.
Go get some more.
But I'm not just going to abandon what I've been working on here. It's too
The
useful.
barrel is
I
stocked
need
and the
at least
beverages are
one
cold.
intact dwarven gyro.
Well,
Oh,
So
that
either
wasn't
I
you
need
talking
to find
earlier.
the satchel those mud crabs stole, or I need another gyro from
maybe
someplace.
I can pick it up.
You wouldn't happen to have one, would you?
No, look, I don't have a gyro, and I don't have time for this. Look, we need to go. This is ridiculous.
Fine. I can't afford to forget about this work, though. Some very interesting applications. Now, Where is it I'm supposed to be going?
We're meeting at Fort Dawnguard.
Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Farewell.
Thank Christ that speech check. Learn how to... ironically, I think I just failed a fucking speech check there, didn't I? I'm glad that worked, though, either way. I'm not fucking running around looking for dwarven gyros. Anyway... Apparently there were 3 people here, then. Hello? Because I thought that was her talking with a completely different voice. Turns out, no. There's actually someone else around here. Oh, you.
Tidings to you, friend.
Beatrice. Hello.
Tidings, honoured guest. My name is Beatrice. The raffish companion you see beside me goes by the name of Urzel. The timing of your visit is rather impeccable. Urzel has just secured a fresh skeever which we hope to prepare at the top of the hour. We welcome you to join us in the consumption of this delectable feast.
I'm good. I'm good. Honestly, I've got a sack full of chicken and goat legs. It's fine.
Our guest seems disappointed in the menu. My deepest apologies, I had not anticipated such an outcome. Skeever steak is known to be the Valkenjarth of cooked meats, and their tails are a highly
that's how that's
regarded
pronounced.
delicacy in certain culinary circles. Perhaps our guest would prefer a beverage instead. Parched of throat or parched of mind, our drink will offer the remedy.
That's a bit rude, isn't it? I don't really want to ask some questions either, but okay.
Oh, forgive me, manners. I am but an erstwhile savage, who only recently gained a powers of articulation.
What exactly do you do here?
We are troubadours, celebrators of life. We drink and feast from twilight to cockscrow, in tribute to tradition and song. Many peddlers, hunters, and even Forsworn will pay a good coin for a warm fire, good drink, and a verse from the poetic Edda.
Fascinating, tell me more, he said. Not actually finding it fascinating or wanting to hear more.
The poetic Edda is part of the living history of Skyrim, first passed on orally and then through the written word. From the campfires of memorable days to the taverns of forgotten nights, the poetry is passed on and added to by each generation. And while as our guest, the honour of the first verse is yours, I can fulfil this role in your stead. The choice falls onto you, humble traveller. If the gods bless and the mood strikes, then by all means feel free to recite.
Oh god, no. It's fine. You can do it. I've really got to go actually.
Certainly. I hope my recital does this piece justice.
Roderick, I think we should go. Well, she's not looking. Let's... Dude.
See you later.
Northern wolf ruled the earth and roamed the dense forest.
Did he indeed? Did he? The Northern Wolf. Very, very nice.
Then one day it met a horde.
Let me just... I'm just gonna go get something, alright? I'll be right back,
Filled its
okay?
belly every day by stealing hunter's fowl. The wolf changed its tactics from a hunter of the day to one that chases tigers.
Whew. Okay. Okay, I think we got away with that. Alright. What the... It's a saber cat. Well, beats listening to any more poetry, I suppose. Actually kind of thirsty and hungry now. Amazingly, the talk of roasted skewer did actually put me off my dinner. Okay, so, more saber cats down there. Where the hell are we? I've just run off into the middle of I don't know where. Oh dear. Saber cat's off somewhere. I hope it's not to have us for lunch. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Darwin Awards. Darwin Awards everywhere. Right. Look! Look! Look, Roderick! It's your favourite thing in the world. Hanging moss. Right. Jesus, there's a lot of it, isn't there? Oh. I never noticed that before. Right. Did the horse follow us? It did. Oh, God, thank heavens for that. Right, so. God knows what Serene Gerard was doing hanging around with those two. But, you know, I'm not really much of a position to criticise other people for their taste in friends. Am I? So, job done. We've got to get back to Fort Dawnguard. That really means, as far as I'm concerned, a quick ride back to Solitude and then a carriage ride, because I am not riding all the way to the other end of Skyrim. Literally just the furthest point away from us right now in Skyrim we could get possibly be from. Yeah, not doing that on horseback. It's not happening. For one thing, it'll be dreadfully boring, and for another, my arse will get very, very sore. And also, it'll take us about 3 episodes, so yeah, forget it.
I'm going to say this real clear. If anyone tries to pickpocket me, I'm going to cut their head off and kick it into the channel.
I quite agree. Also, this needs a wash. Good grief. As does all of my... wow, okay. I can also hear a dragon milling around. Is it that one still up there in the hills?
Here for the fishing, I guess.
I'm going to say this real clear. If anyone tries to pickpocket me, I'm going to cut their head off and kick it into the channel.
Yeah, there's definitely a dragon around. Honestly, after that long, boring journey down here, I could do with a dragon fight. It might make things a little bit more interesting. I decided not to record any of it, frankly. Obviously, we've just spent the night in the B&Bar. We got here by carriage in the middle of the night. It was so dark that I couldn't... Oh my god, too many people talking! Run! We got here in the middle of the night. It was too dark to see where the fuck I was going, because it was a cloudy night. So I just decided... Don't stand there with your mouth open. I just sort of decided, screw it. We're going to spend the night at the B&Bar, even though I don't really want to. And we did. So now... having had some breakfast, we'll just get out of here, mount up, right over to Fort Dawnguard and see what little errand Isran's got for us next. So yeah, it's... I hope you don't mind me cutting all of that out, but it really was just, you know, boring, busy work. Ride back to cart, get cart driver to travel us to Riften, go to the B&Bar, rent room, sleep, get up, eat breakfast. Just, I don't know. It's a limit to how much of my own commentary can really make that kind of nonsense busy. I mean, busy? Interesting, even, after a while. My brain's short-circuiting, apparently, right now, and getting all of its words completely mixed up.
I wonder if Maven Blackbriar would be attracted to
Roderick? I'm sorry, mate, but you are getting dropped off at your Vasco the next chance I get. Good grief. Your prattling is starting to drive me a little bit mad. Oh, lovely day for now. Yeah, I don't know what it is at the minute. The rift seems to be like where all the good weather has gone.
You think you stand a chance?
Couldn't tell you why, but that's just the way it is, and that spider just disappeared into the ground. Very good. Yeah, so. Wait a minute. Okay, you know you're going a bit doolally when you start hearing dragons when there aren't any. I mean, I definitely heard one in Rift and just couldn't see the bugger. I'm assuming it was up in the mountains somewhere. What the fuck are you wearing? Or, you know, not wearing, I think is more to the point. Oops, didn't mean to do that. The people you meet on the roads of Skyrim, eh? This is quickly becoming one of my most travelled bits of road in the entire country. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Isran, couldn't you have built this place a little bit closer? I mean, you didn't build it, but you know. Why did you have to build it in the arse end of the entire country, really? Couldn't it? I mean, I'm not talking about Isran there, I'm kind of talking about whoever, but what I really mean is the bloody game developers, but hey. Dawnguard is alright, honestly. It's okay. I prefer it to the old main quest of Skyrim, if I'm completely honest, but my word, does it involve a lot of backwards and forwards across the whole of fucking Skyrim. Just constantly. That I could live without, really. Alright, now I have a sneaking suspicion we might have a few vampires knocking around here. So, keep an eye out, fellas. And, lady. Fella and lady. Well, lady and thing. Oh, it's Overstag. How you doing? One of these days I'm going to shoot you and cook you. I'm sorry, but that's just that way it has to be. We're running out of food in those barrels in Fort Dawnguard. Okay. Oh good, we've got some spiky bits of wood. Truly, this fortress is now impregnable. This is new. This wasn't here earlier, was it? I don't recognise you either. Are you meaning to tell me Isran's actually been doing some work while I've been gone? Well, I never... What are you shooting? You're just shooting that tree? You're missing the tree is what you're doing. I shouldn't laugh. I probably made a miss, didn't I? Just by standing over her shoulder and watching. Really? We're not cleaning these up? Seriously? Oh, whatever. That's also new. Isran, exactly what is going on here? Also, why is it so fucking dark in here all the time?
Alright, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Sure, I like the look at this.
Right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful.
So welcome to Fort Dawnguard.
I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll.
He's not checking to see if we're vampires at
Anyone is
all, he's
going
just
to
showing
stand
off.
in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
What? Oh, please tell me it's not. Oh. God. Actually, I've just remembered all the torture equipment. Oh, God! You lunatic. What have you done? Okay. Yes, it's you, but at least you're not on the fucking rack. Jesus. I was fearing the worst there. Not that I'm that fond of you.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again.
No, I really, well, replace... Yeah, I wasn't expecting or hoping to see you again either. What are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen, before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me.
What about the scroll? I see you've got it with you. I.e., they don't have it anymore. I.e., do we actually have a problem? I'm gonna guess probably yeah, but...
The reason I had it, and why I was down there, it all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was... a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway,
Wait,
my
what?
mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
You... Okay, well... What does all this have to do with the Dawnguard?
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong?
Yeah, I just... What a plot, eh? Yeah, you want us to help you, then, I take it.
That was the plan, yes. Assuming the rest of them can trust a vampire. Come on, I'll need you to help convince them.
I mean... You can't be shit. You he plans to. He literally. Harkon is literally planning to blot out the sun. That is his master plan. No, come on, pull the other one. Seriously, that's not. Nah, no, really? Oops.
So far, this hasn't been too bad. It's lonely exploring by myself, though.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now?
Because apparently we're going to need her help stopping Harkon from blotting out the sun.
Why? Because of that story about the prophecy about some vampire trying to put the sun out?
Do you actually believe any of that?
No, not really. But on the other hand, why else would she risk her life to come here?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would a Moth Priest actually go?
Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. I'd come with you, but I don't know if I can trust your friend. Let me know if you want me along.
Right, I suppose I better take
If
you with me.
want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
Really? Well, not that I was kind of looking for an excuse to get rid of Roderick, I suppose.
If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
Alright then, fine.
I'm right behind you.
Um,
I'll head back home if you need me.
yeah, go and tidy up your
If you wanna
Vaska
come
for a bit or
along,
something.
Just be me and you.
Make sure Farkas and co haven't made a mess of things.
I guess it's back to the fun house for me.
Yep, pretty much.
Were you looking for me?
Yes. You still coming with me or what?
Of course. Let's go.
Right, okay, so he's Alright, let's go and stop your mad vampire father from flying. I just, I sincerely hope for your sake, Harkon, there's more to it than this, because I
Friends
mean,
like
just...
you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Mr. I want to suck your blood and blot out the sun. I just... You can't be fucking serious.